So our next method of solving simultaneous equations is by substitution. So this method we use when at least one equation is given with either x or y as the subject. So it's either x equals or y equals, and then we substitute one equation into the other from there. So first example, we've got y equals 9 minus x and 2x plus 3y equals 21. So you see our first equation is y equals. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it equation 1, and we'll call the second one equation 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to sub equation 1 into equation 2. So instead of y, we're going to write 9 minus x, because we know that y equals 9 minus x. So we'll have 2x plus 3y equals 21. Now, as I said, instead of the y, we are going to write 9 minus x, because we know that's what y equals from the first equation. And then from here, we just expand and rearrange. And we will find out that x equals 6. Now we found x, we also remember need to find y, so we can sub that x equals 6 into one of the other equations. And I'm going to sub it into the y equals 9 minus x equation, because that's the easier one. So then we'll have 9 minus 6, which equals 3. So these two equations are equal when x equals 6 and y equals 3. Now b, same idea. This time we've got 2y minus x equals 2 and x equals 1 plus 8y. So this time we have an equation that's x equals, so we can sub that into equation 1. So once again, I'll label them equation 1 and 2. And we're going to use the 2y minus x equals 2 function, and then we're going to sub the x equals into that one. So instead of x here, we're going to write 1 plus 8y, because we know that's what x equals. And then from there, expand and rearrange. So we'll have 2y minus 1 minus 8y equals 2. And we'll end up with y equals negative a half. And now we found y, we need to find what x is. So our x equals 1 plus 8y equation, we can just sub when y equals negative a half into there. Then we'll get the x equals 1. 8 times negative a half will give us minus 4, so 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So these two equations are equal when x equals negative 3 and y equals negative a half. Now remember from the first video, you can check these on your graphics calculator by either graphing or with the simultaneous equation solver to check that you've got them correct.